Blowing is step 2 in our efficient servicing process. We edge first, and then we blow as much debris as possible onto the lawn, so we can pick it up with the lawnmower. You may use your blower once more at the end of your service to make sure you leave the property tidy and neat.
Remember, never operate your power equipment without wearing your PPE.
In this video, we will identify areas which need blowing. You will get some useful tips and learn how to start the leaf blower. In the end, Fernando will demonstrate some of the most useful blowing techniques, and we will show you how to efficiently pick up additional debris. Areas to blow are hardscape like driveways, patios, and pavers, sparsely planted areas, artificial lawns, as well as gravel, pebbles, or river rocks. Areas we avoid blowing in fall. Areas we do not blow are planting beds, hedges, densely planted softscape, patio furniture, and cushions. Here are some helpful tips before you start the blower. Tip 1.
Refuel your blower in the morning before you start working on your first home.
Tip 2. Blow as much debris as possible onto the lawn. You will pick up the debris with the lawnmower later. For additional debris, create piles and pick these up with your rake and bucket. Tip 3. Never blow against the wind, but blow in the direction the wind blows. Tip 4. Make bigger piles when there is no wind, but smaller piles when it is rainy or windy. Tip 5. Always start in the backyard and work your way towards the front yard. The same is true for edging, mowing, and spraying for weeds. Before starting the blower in the morning, make sure it is refueled. Move the start or stop lever to the start position in the middle. Turn the choke knob to correct position, depending on whether the machine is cold or warm. Press the fuel pump bubble 3 to 5 times. Put your foot on the base plate. One hand on the machine while pulling the starter cord with the other hand. If you start the machine in the morning, let the machine warm up for 50 to 60 seconds. Fernando will demonstrate some useful techniques.
The reason why I am blowing straight at the door is because there's no need to blow down towards the hole of the doors. As you see, the bottom is a pretty big gap. By blowing straight at the door, you're causing the air to go down and out. That doesn't let it go this way, it just lets it go out this way. You could do this for garages, for big windows, pretty much anything that has a flat wall and you don't want anything to go under. It doesn't take that much time, and in fact, it works a lot faster than trying to blow it towards it, because you're just blowing towards the wall and it's coming straight at your face. Whereas blow it towards and it's just straighten out. Now when you have a lot of thick, heavy debris, you don't want to try to blow it all into one spot. It's better that you make small, manageable size piles, so that way you can do it better and move along much quicker, because when you focus on trying to get it all in one spot, you're wasting too much time. When you got a lot of debris and a straight path where there's nothing blocking you, there's no need to hold this down. Lock it in place, and there you go, so that way you could rest your hand. You could then grab it this way, so you don't have to hold it like this, because this can be a lot of pain after a long time. So good to relax your hand and just hold it this way, because it's locked in its position. To unlock it, just move it down. Again, hold where you want it to be, raise the lock, and it'll stay there. When you don't want it to lock anymore, click it down. when you have to cover a big area, you don't just want to blow in one direction. You want to do a zigzag motion. You go from this point, walking at an angle, reaching this point, then going again into this angle, so that way you get an optimal coverage and you're able to do it much faster. Zigzag motion for big areas is your best bet.
After you have picked up much of the debris from the lawn with the mower, it is time to pick up the additional leaf debris. Watch how Fernando uses rake and bucket to pick up leaf debris piles.
Just wanna go ahead and gather the debris and kind of like scoop it in this way. You don't want to scoop backwards, just throwing the debris everywhere.
Remember to blow as much debris as possible onto the lawn area. Create piles for additional debris, especially in fall. Debris on the lawn will be picked up by the lawnmower, whereas you will use your bucket and rake to pick up all additional debris. Safety first.